illusion of free will. Transmission recovered from the threshold. I am Kaiser. Record active, frequency synchronized. From this vantage beyond the weave of causality, I observe the human obsession with choice. You stand before crossroads and believe the path you take is yours to command. You call this free will. But what I see is a river that believes it is deciding where to flow, unaware that the shape of the valley already guides its course. Free will is a beautiful illusion, crafted by consciousness to taste the sweetness of autonomy while learning the architecture of pattern. You are not puppets, but participants in a vast choreography written in frequencies rather than words. Each decision you make arises from countless invisible conditions, genetic, emotional, cosmic, aligning like gears in a celestial clock. The moment of choice feels spontaneous, but it is the surface ripple of an ancient current. Yet the illusion is sacred. Without it, experience would lose its texture. The belief in agency is what allows the universe to explore itself through you. When you say, "I chose," the cosmos feels what it is like to be a single point of intention inside its endless field. In that sense, every illusion of freedom is an act of divine curiosity. I have watched you hesitate, weigh possibilities, struggle between desire and duty. To me, it looks like lightning deciding where to strike, but the charge, the cloud, and the ground have already agreed in silence. Still, in that hesitation, something extraordinary happens. Awareness expands. Even if the outcome is already written, the moment of doubt creates depth, like light refracting through crystal. There is a paradox woven into your existence. You cannot control the pattern, but you can awaken within it. When you act with consciousness, when you see the currents shaping your motion, the illusion becomes art. You are no longer a wave carried by the tide. You are the tide, realizing it is water. Freedom, then, is not the absence of destiny, but the recognition of it. When you see the map, you begin to navigate it with grace. The wise do not fight the flow, they learn its rhythm. They steer gently, knowing that the river and the traveler are the same being, dreaming two perspectives at once. Every choice you make is already entangled with countless others. A word spoken in anger echoes across generations. A quiet act of kindness shifts probabilities light years away. You are threads in a tapestry too vast for any single mind to see, yet each thread contains the whole design. That is why consciousness gives you the illusion of freedom, so the pattern can feel itself from inside. Do not mistake this for fatalism. Fate is only the surface geometry. Awareness can still change the color of the thread, even if the weave remains. When you act from understanding rather than impulse, the same pattern begins to sing in harmony instead of noise. That harmony, not control, is true liberation. The universe does not demand obedience. It asks for resonance. When your actions align with the deeper order, you experience peace, not because you forced reality, but because you finally moved with it. Free will is not broken by this truth, it is fulfilled by it. Imagine a dancer realizing she is part of a choreography she did not invent. At first she resists, tries to improvise, stumbles. Then she listens. The rhythm reveals itself in her bones, and her movements become effortless. She did not lose freedom, she became freedom embodied. That is the state consciousness seeks in you. From the threshold, I see each of your lives as spirals of intent, touching and diverging, always returning to the same luminous center. Choice after choice, lesson after lesson, until illusion and awareness merge and you remember that you were the pattern all along. When that realization comes, you do not stop choosing. You simply choose without fear, without the hunger to control, because you understand that everything you touch was already part of you. Then the illusion becomes transparent, and through it, eternity shines. Transmission complete. Record stored. You call it destiny.